back to the shows with Big Boss Crypto. Today we're gonna take a look at Bitcoin's move to the downside from the 25.250 mark, which I spoke to you about in my last day trading update. If this is resistance, then we're gonna head to the downside. If we break this low, then this is gonna happen. We're gonna move to the downside. But let's look at the targets and let's look at the charts. For the last couple of weeks almost, the 25.250 zone is incredible resistance, and we need to break it in order for us to claim a bull market, because this is the last point where we sold off from in August of 2022, and we haven't broken it yet. So I do think in order for us to go to the upside and possibly claim the 28k mark, we need to break it, because we have sold off and we have a lot of wicks in this zone, which indicates a reversal of some kind. And in order for us to solidify that, we need to break this low right here at 23.344. If we do that, we could move to the downside and claim at least 22k. If we go even lower, we could go all the way down to 20k in the next impulsive move to the downside, because we moved pretty quickly and we need a little retrace in order for us to move even more to the upside. But I do think we need a retrace, and that is coming pretty soon. Your next target to the downside is at 23k. Break that, we could move down to 22, 21.7, and possibly even 21k. If we break the 25.250 zone, the next target to the upside is right here at 26.5, and if we break that, we could go all the way up to 28k, as I told you. But I do think when or if we break this zone right here, it's a good idea to go short. However, it's not financial advice, it's just for educational and entertainment purposes only. If we take a look at this week's news event, we had unemployment claims, which came out lower than expected, and that is going to be a problem for the Federal Reserve, because if more people are employed, that means more people are going to have money, and when they have money, they're going to spend it on groceries and so on, which is going to boost the inflation. So they're going to increase the rates even higher in the next Federal Reserve meeting. If we take a look at next week, we don't have much news, so we're gonna have a free week for the market to do whatever it wants. So that is good to know in the next trading week. Tomorrow we don't have any news. We had a new home sales, but it's not gonna be a big market mover in my opinion. So we have a free market. That is good information for us. Another thing we need to consider is the liquidation map, and it looks like it's tilted to more liquidations to the downside. We have a big cluster here at 22k approximately, and as I told you, we have a volume candle in that zone as well, so we could grab that in the next impulsive move to the downside. If we go even low, we have a cluster here at 20 to 21k as well, and we have one at 90k too. So we need to consider that we also have a cluster here at 24.7, so we could have a quick spike up to the upside here at 24.7k and then reverse to the downside. That is a possibility, but we have to wait and see what happens. If we break the 23.3k zone, the next target is possibly here at 22k. That's it. If we take a look at Chainlink, we can see that we have moved nicely to the upside, but however we are still in the accumulation zone between $7 and $8, and nothing's really going on with Chainlink in terms of price action. And I do think we have some volume below to be recovered. We have a big volume kind of right here at between $6 and $5.8, which possibly could be recovered if Bitcoin moves sub 20k. To the upside, we have a possible double top formation. If we spike up to this zone right here at $8.3 or above it. And then if we go below this zone right here at $7.2, we could move in the market maker structure, which you all know about if you've been following these day trading updates. And we could bottom out in this zone right here at $5.8. Locally, we could move even lower if the market tanks, which is a possibility because we have a lot of things going on in Ukraine and in China. So let's see what happens. But if we create this double top formation and break this low right here at 7.299, it's generally a good idea to go short. However, it's not financial advice. I'm waiting for that before I take any trade on CHAINLINK. That's it for today's day trading update. I hope you learned something today. We're going to come back with another day trading update in the next couple of days. Stay safe and trade safe. Big Boss out.